Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. NBA rumors, Warriors insider labels Nets chaos causer as perfect trade target. The Golden State Warriors have been rolling as of late, having rallied to defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves on Sunday evening in front of a packed Chase Center crowd. The Warriors currently sit at 14-9 on the young 2024-25 NBA season ahead of Wednesday night's NBA Cup knockout round matchup versus the Houston Rockets on the road. Despite their relatively hot start, the Warriors are still understandably looking for ways to add to their team and maximize whatever remaining time superstar point guard Stephen Curry has playing at an elite level, and one team that has been brought up consistently in trade discussions with Golden State has been the Brooklyn Nets, who have a plethora of veteran players who seemingly don't fit their timeline. Recently, Tim Kawakami of the San Francisco Standard singled out point guard Dennis Schroeder as a potential player who could help out the Warriors. Schroeder is the player I would target if I was making decisions for the Warriors, though I've suggested Schroeder before and they've never considered it, reported Kawakami. But ESPN's Shams Charania has reported that the Warriors have expressed some interest in several Nets players, including Schroeder, who is making an easily matchable $13 million. Kawakami then spoke on what exactly Schroeder would provide to the Warriors' offense. He's a chaos causer on and off the court, which is not normally what the Warriors seek out, he wrote. But they could use some offensive chaos for the stretch run. You probably wouldn't want to be Schroeder's teammate for longer than a few months, but he's a free agent this summer, so no worries there. It's long been reported that the Warriors were looking to add a second star to pair with Stephen Curry for the twilight years of his career. The current Warriors team has an impressive amount of depth, including free agent acquisition Buddy Hield. However, the writing on the wall is clear that the team will not be going anywhere meaningful this postseason unless there is a legitimate number 2 option for Curry, which currently doesn't exist on the roster. Schroeder may not be that, but he would provide an immediate scoring punch, having already torched several teams, including the Warriors, ironically enough, so far this year. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, Jimmy Butler is the next superstar on the trade market. The Miami Heat star reportedly listed the Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets, and the Golden State Warriors as his preferred destinations. Recent conflicting reports suggest the Warriors are the favorites to land Butler in a potential trade. Wednesday evening, Charania reported the Phoenix Suns as another potential destination for the Heat star, as the ESPN reporter cited Butler's agent, Bernie Lee. However, Lee responded promptly with multiple quote posts of Charania's report, with direct responses such as "World, all this is fabricated. I have never, and honestly, it wouldn't help me or the position I represent to do anything that's been reported by said journalist." Furthermore, lead PHNX sports writer Gerald Bourget reported, the Suns aren't pursuing a Jimmy Butler trade. Even if the Suns were in the trade market for Butler, unless the Suns traded Kevin Durant, it is highly unlikely that they would have any other assets worthy of the Heat's time. Furthermore, Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause, which makes him virtually a lock to stay in Phoenix. While the Mavericks and Rockets have players they could throw in for Butler, the Warriors have multiple first-round picks and young players to swap for the Heat star. Ultimately, in light of Butler's $48.7 million annual contract, a 3-team trade seems likely for either of the 3 aforementioned franchises to acquire the aged veteran. Considering the assets, young players, and potential contracts to match, the Warriors appear to be the favorites to land Butler if such a trade occurs. Predictably, the LeBron James to Golden State trade rumors have sparked another round of media hot takes, with Stephen A. Smith delivering perhaps the most pointed criticism yet. While the visual of LeBron and Steph sharing the court might tantalize basketball fans, Smith's pushback raises some uncomfortable but legitimate points about LeBron's role in the Lakers' current predicament. On ESPN's First Take, Smith didn't mince words. As a fan, visually speaking, LeBron with Steph Curry would be special. I have no doubt about that. But I don't want to see it, because LeBron James does not deserve it. LeBron James does not deserve to be with Steph Curry. Warriors Steve Kerr in disbelief over controversial ending of NBA Cup loss. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr expressed outrage over a crucial foul call in the final seconds of their 91-90 NBA Cup loss to the Houston Rockets. The contentious decision not only gave the Rockets the lead but also ended the Warriors' hopes of advancing in the tournament. Kerr was visibly frustrated and made his feelings clear after the game. "I've never seen a loose ball foul on a jump ball situation 80 feet from the basket with the game on the line," he stated. "That is unconscionable. I don't even understand what just happened." The Warriors had controlled much of the game, holding a 6-point lead with just over a minute remaining. However, their inability to close out tight contests reared its head again. The game's most controversial moment occurred in the last 10 seconds. After Warriors guard Steph Curry missed a three-pointer, Gary Payton too scrambled for the loose ball, passing it in desperation. Rockets guard Jalen Green and Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga both dove for the ball, but officials called a loose ball foul on Kuminga. With the Warriors over the foul limit, Green sank 2 free throws, giving Houston the decisive lead. The low-scoring affair had been a physical battle from the start, with both teams struggling offensively. With this victory, the Rockets advanced to the NBA Cup semifinals, where they will face the Oklahoma City Thunder. Meanwhile, the Warriors are left to reflect on their missed opportunities and the officiating decision that sealed their fate. Draymond Green reveals Kevin Durant's text message about his viral gesture. The Golden State Warriors secured a 114-106 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves in a thrilling NBA matchup on Sunday. A standout moment in the game came when Draymond Green drove to the basket for a powerful dunk, sealing the win and following it with the night-night celebration, a gesture popularized by teammate Steph Curry. The celebration caught fans' attention, but it also elicited a text from Phoenix Suns star Kevin Durant, as Green shared on his podcast, The Draymond Green Show. "KD texted me last night," Green recalled. "The first text I saw was him saying, 'You a fool for running down the court full speed doing night-night.'" Green's unexpected celebration added to the excitement of the play. The Warriors forward admitted he thought the game was stopped after what he assumed was a foul call, but he realized mid-sprint that the action was ongoing. "I didn't know till I watched it back that I was running down the court doing that," Green laughed. During the podcast, Green also credited Warriors assistant coach Seth Cooper for the strategic play. Cooper suggested a give-and-go, which allowed Green to exploit Rudy Gobert's defensive positioning. "I thought I'd pass it back to Steph," Green explained. "But when I saw how the play unfolded, I just went for it." And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kevin Durant? Leave your opinion in the comments.